Welcome once again. I'm going to be showing you how I made this hut. Kindly subscribe. The first thing I'll be doing is importing a mesh. So I imported a cone. That's what my roof is going to look like. And then I'm importing a, a cylinder. That's going to be the base of the hut. I'm trying to scale the cone on the y and x axis. Scaling means to resize, either make it bigger or make it smaller by clicking S, just so that it can fit on the base. And then I take it close to where it's going to sit on the base, which is the cylinder, and I am trying to align it on the z axis. The z axis is the axis that goes up and down, and then I bring it down a little, and then I flip it around to check it sideways if it's sitting properly on the base. Now I want to make a door, so I've imported a mesh, a cube, and I am scaling or resizing it, and I have just done that, and I'm trying to fit it into the base. And always I always do this on the axis so that it can be accurate. So right now I'm on the x-axis and I am trying to fit it in, and if it doesn't sit well on the x-axis, I would move it a bit higher. If it has to go higher, if it has to go up, that's the z axis, I would have to move it upwards. And then I duplicated the door and scaled it in to make it fit for a window, so it's smaller. And then I am scaling it in on the axis. On the x-axis again, I am trying to make it fit and sit right in the base, which is the cylinder. And to get that right view, I have to flip it to the side by pressing my numpad. You could use your numpad 1, 2, 3, 7 to either view it at the top or on your left or on your right or on the ground, like upside down. Here I'm trying to align the door. The door wasn't really fixed in the base, so I'm trying to align the door, and I'm trying to duplicate another window to make it to one on the left and one on the right, so it can look like a perfect hut. And right now I'm trying to make a doorknob. So the first thing I did was to import another cylinder, scale it on the right, on the y axis, and on the z axis to get a perfect size of a doorknob. It doesn't have to be too big, because if you look closely at my screen, my hut isn't really big, so the doorknob has to be small. So I am trying to fit it in the right spot, and I am tilting it around on the axis. So I have to make the head, the other part of the knob, which is going to be the UV sphere. This is the UV sphere. So I am resizing it or scaling it to fit or sit right on the cylinder. So it shouldn't be too big or too small, but it should fit right in. So I have to move it close to where this other part is, and doing that I have to do it on the axis, on the Y, on the Z, and on the X axis, so it won't go out of proportion. So I think right now it's sitting properly and it looks ready. I have trying to view from the other side of the hut and it doesn't look like it is okay, so I have to try and move it in again. The essence of flipping your objects around to either view them on your left or the right, or from the top view, or from the ground, from the grid, which is the ground, is to be sure that your objects are sitting properly and are intact, are not scattered around, or are not far away from each other when you think you have made them accurate. So right now our hut is ready and I am trying to join all the parts together to merge them. Ta-da! Done and dusted. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.